Like to call the meeting to order. Mr. Secretary, would you call the roll, please?
Ludwig,
Here.
Robinson, he's here. Robinson's here, right? Yeah. Del Vecchio,
Here.
Goodman,
Here.
Whitaker. Not present. Page is not here. Dreyer, also not here.
Thanks, Jeff. Like to hear a motion to, or actually, all in favor of the agenda, please say aye.
Aye.
Okay, need everyone to approve the agenda.
Aye.
Great,
Aye.
thank you.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you. We have the minutes from the March meeting. Any additions or corrections?
Okay.
The only one, and it's a minor one on page 20, line 3, replacement by Anderson should be a capital R. That's part of their logo. So it should be capital R, replacement by Anderson. Other than that, I have nothing unless someone else does. Okay. Was this meeting duly advertised?
Let's have a motion to approve those minutes, please.
Oh, yes, so sorry, Ken. Motion to approve the minutes as corrected.
I'll make those, that motion, Jerry.
Okay, second, please.
Second.
Hey, Jeff, can you make Diana a co-host? I think that's the problem.
I have the muting turned off, so she should be able to mute.
I'm getting an ask to unmute. So when I put my cursor, I mean, I can ask there. Now she's
Yes.
unmuted.
It says the host is not allowing participants to unmute themselves.
Yeah. So I just unmuted. Well, if you don't mute yourself, Diana, and you just stay like this, you'll be fine. Oh. There you go. You should be good now. I interrupted the motion in a second. I'm so sorry.
Okay, what are we? Oh, approving of the minutes.
Approving of the minutes, moved by Goodman, seconded by Del Vecchio.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Getting some background noise from someplace.
Me.
Mr. Secretary, was this meeting duly advertised?
Here it comes.
Unfortunately, we lost Jeff for a moment there, so just hold on a second. He must have lost his connection. He's coming back in though. There he is.
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry about that. My internet went away for a second there.
Yeah, there it goes again.
Can you guys hear me still?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
There.
break up.
was this, Jeff, was this meeting duly advertised?
The meeting was duly advertised in the Daily Record of May 12th, 2022. Oh, man.
That meeting is duly advertised, will now be held. Apparently Jeff Fitch's Fitch's network bandwidth is low or something. I just got a thing across the screen. We have no
Yeah,
communications, no designation of landmarks, no certificates of appropriateness, no hardship applications. Public hearings are now closed. And the first item on the agenda is new business. Any new business?
is it? No, you guys can.
It would appear no new business, Jerry.
Thanks, Ken. Old business, first item, Marina Drive. I think,
So the status of Marina Drive is a letter has been sent to the property owner, inviting them to a meeting with Jeff and Mary Jo. Jeff has not heard anything. I assume, Mary Jo, you have not heard anything from the owners. So Mary Jo has now filed her application for designation. And at our next meeting in June, we could take action to set a public hearing on that designation. It just didn't make the cutoff for this meeting, so that's why it's not on the agenda to set the public hearing today.
thanks, Ken.
We expect that'll happen at the next meeting.
Very good. Next item under old business is 321 Council Rock. Mary Jo, where are we on 321?
Let me see, I sent you in March a memo about the ownership of 321 Council Rock. And
Yes,
I think that's where it stands right now. 321 Council Rock is a, yeah, lost it here. Is a Boyd house.
yes.
And we wanted to go forward with that because of its connection to Thomas W. Boyd.
Well, in going through the minutes of March, we were the commission basically agreed to proceed with surveys both on Council Rock and Thackeray.
Okay.
And
So,
one of which I believe Thackeray was, or maybe both, were pending approval of some budgetary items.
yeah, they were pending the of Barrow Architecture going to the town board to be the contract to be renewed. And
Right.
the contract was renewed, I think earlier this month, so the contract is in good standing,
Okay.
and we can have those surveys ordered now.
That's correct.
Okay, so basically we will have two surveys, both one on 240. I think it should be
245 Thackeray.
245 Thackeray and 321 Council Rock.
245 Thackeray is a Hershey house.
Yes,
240 Thackeray is a Boyd house.
right. So we've got
Those three.
321, we've got the Boyd house at 321, and we've got the Don Hershey house at 245
Okay,
that we're going to do.
okay.
Now, also, we have the ability to do one upgrade to a previous survey, and I think we talked about doing Glen Road.
Hmm.
Seems to me. 69 Glen Road. I know there were two. There was 960 North Landing and 69 Glen Road. And it looks like, I think Glen Road is probably the winner in that contest. We looked at it before, but it is a very interesting house and built by the owner, built by the original owner.
Mhm.
And we had not proceeded with designation before. I can't remember exactly why, but I think it's appropriate that we also put that on the agenda to be the survey to be upgraded. Any thoughts on that?
Um,
Mary Jo?
No. I haven't seen the house in a long time. I haven't been down to the Glen in a long time, but it seems like an appropriate house to consider. The house across the street, the Hagen House, has really been compromised over the years. So this looks like a good house to consider.
Well, before we proceed too much further, it might be wise just to take a drive by to make sure that it is as it was in the survey. And I'll be happy to do that.
we walked down there a couple of weekends ago.
Oh, good.
I wouldn't know if anything has changed or not, but it looked pretty lived in, intact, and that's about it.
Okay. Have you seen the survey, Diana? The original survey?
I've got a bunch of papers here. I might have it. I don't remember.
Okay.
I'll go back in my notes and find it if I have it.
But, and I guess I would urge any of you on the commission to just take a quick swing down by it, so you're familiar with it, so we can perhaps vote on that at the next meeting.
I can find that survey and send it back out to you.
Oh, great. Thanks, Jeff. This afternoon, I did go through the list. Yes, this list. And I did find several houses that I think we probably should consider. The first one that I came up with was 1233 Crittenden Road. Seemed to be in fine shape. I don't know whether it still is or not, because the surveys were done in, well, 98, 99, 97, around in that vintage. The other one was the 1564 East River Road.
Strange.
Pardon?
We just drove by there. It's very, very interesting.
In what way?
It was a few months ago, but it was just because I was going down the list and tracking down all the houses that I'd never really paid attention to, and it was I don't remember.
Okay,
It
well,
looked good. It was something, and it was something worth looking at, I guess.
I guess all of these houses we should probably cruise by. That one, Glen Road, obviously. And Roland Parkway. We never designated that for whatever reason. And
My pictures here someplace.
2331, the Jalna House
Yeah.
on Westfall Road, just after you leave Monroe Avenue. Jalna has been taken, the letters have been taken off, but that's kind of interesting.
Mhm.
And then, of course, there's the Chabad House at 1037 Winton Road, Rouse, but that's one of the Brighton bricks, but we're kind of going easily on that because of
Yep.
I think our supervisor was going to maybe reach out to them.
Mhm. The house on Westfall Road, 2331 Jalna, got some publicity from Beth Doty, who's now the president of Historic Brighton. She wrote a very comprehensive article about it for the Historic Brighton Journal last year. It's very well done, a lot of information in there.
Okay. Well, that may be a possibility. I know we've talked about it in the past. We've talked about all these in the past. But
So here just for a moment. I think what is important now is it seems as if the board is going forward with a designating process on Marina, which will be up for setting a public hearing at the next meeting. And then we have about 6 months left in the year after that, and we have a limited budget. It sounds like the board has supported the idea of having surveys done on the Council Rock and Thackeray property. And I believe that would only leave money to do one update after that. And so it's a matter of setting priorities. If you are directing Jeff to order these surveys on Thackeray and Council Rock, he can go ahead and do that. It's obviously going to be some period of time, I would imagine, before you get those surveys back and can consider them and decide whether you want to go forward with designation. So perhaps the idea would be picking one more property off of this list, whether it's 69 Glen Road or some other single property that would be worthy of doing an update, that is in need of an update. I should say that too. There's no requirement that there be an update. It's just a matter of how old the survey information is and how familiar the board is with the property based on that old survey. So I don't know if there's any here that are worthy of designation without getting updated. Sounds like David Whitaker is trying to get in, Jeff. You see that?
Mhm.
So I would suggest that the board focus not so much on trying to see all of these properties and, you know, trying to prioritize all of them, but just pick one that you think you'd like to move forward on so that we can get that in the till and start moving forward on designation so we can get something done before the end of the year. That'd be my suggestion.
good, thanks, Ken. Good point. So I would urge the commission to go by Glen Road. And Jeff, if you would forward to all on the commission the original survey, read the survey, drive by, see what it looks like. And if it looks pretty much as the photos in the original survey depict it, then perhaps we do not need an upgraded survey. Any thoughts, Jeff, Ken?
No, that sounds good to me. Jeff, are you frozen or just sitting very, very still? Frozen. I'm gonna
I'm
go
sitting very still.
with frozen.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, although your mouth is moving. Okay. Yeah, I think that's the thing to do. So Jeff will circulate the 69 Glen Road survey to the commission, and commission members will take a look, and then at the June meeting, we can have 69 Glen Road on the agenda to discuss whether an update is to be authorized. It sounds like the commission has already authorized Jeff to go ahead and order surveys for the Thackeray and Council Rock properties. And I think that's about all you can bite off right now, is my sense of it.
I think
I
you're
wasn't,
right.
I wasn't sure if we needed to still vote to finalize the surveys on 245 and 321.
That vote was taken last month, I believe, according to the minutes.
Yeah. To be surveyed.
Yep. So I think we're okay.
Good.
Okay, I mean, it seems like last month there was still discussion about it at April. Okay,
Would you, I mean, are you asking for the
I'm-
commission to
talking
make
about
a
the minutes.
motion?
I'm talking about the minutes in March. In March, we voted to proceed with
Yes,
surveys on both
Yep.
Council Rock and Thackeray.
yes.
I do remember doing that, but I also thought that I wasn't sure if that was the vote for renewing the Barrow contract.
I think it pended on, I think the vote or proceeding pended on approval of the Barrow contract.
Okay,
I may be wrong, but I think that's the way it was.
I can take a quick look if you want. Hold on.
But I
I'll- I guess if there's anything to the contrary, please let us know, but I did read the minutes and it looked, and I had not, I don't have the April minutes, so
yeah, those aren't available yet.
so I think we're okay.
Okay,
Sorry to be late, but I'm here.
That's okay, David. Welcome. Any other old business?
Just as a bit of information, I'm working on a William Pomeroy Foundation marker, roadside marker for Corbett's Glen. And hopefully it will be here by the fall. So that might draw a little bit more attention to Glen Road and the Corbett's Glen itself.
Good, good. Where will it be placed, Mary Jo?
It'll be placed on town property, but not too far from the from the bridge, from the entrance into the park itself.
Oh, near 441 then, or
Yeah,
down
in
close
the
to
Glen,
Russell.
under the tunnel. Yeah.
Okay, great. Any other old business? Presentations, announcements?
would say
Concerns?
we did go for a house tour, but I have to sort them.
think-
I have to sort
Jerry,
them all out.
we talked yesterday.
Okay, what? Somebody was trying to say
Oh.
something.
I just said we did go on a house tour. I have them all here, but I have to sort them out.
Oh, great.
Oh, Jerry,
I think Jeff is trying to say something. Hello?
yeah,
Jeff, if
Can you
you're
guys hear
able
me?
to post it in chat, perhaps you can post it in
I'm
chat.
trying.
Anything.
Okay.
Okay, if there's no presentations, no
Well,
announcements.
hold on, Jeff does have a point, so hold on one
Okay.
second if you would before we adjourn, please.
Yes, I
So,
understand.
we had talked about discussing removals from the surveyed list or to be surveyed list.
And that's fine with me, but I thought, Ken, you had mentioned that we probably ought to concentrate on what we were going to have both surveyed and upgraded.
Yeah, it's the pleasure of the committee, but I mean, it's up to you if you want to undertake another shot at reducing the list or taking properties off the list that are not really of interest to the commission. I was really just trying to set a plan forward towards designation. So
Okay,
that's up to you folks as to how you want to handle
well,
it.
I'd be happy to. I'm not sure that would, well, fine with me. How does the commission feel about talking about that, or should we leave that for the next meeting, or whatever. I had mentioned 3 or 4 properties that I thought were worth another look. I did go through all the ones on the list, and have some possibilities, but
Maybe we can think about it for now.
okay, very good. And I think that wouldn't bother Wayne any to worry about this the next month. Given that, I do urge you to go through the list, and also if you do have the old survey books, go through the surveys. And I think it'll be pretty obvious that there are some that probably are not worthy of keeping on the list, but we can, again, discuss that at a future meeting. If there are no other concerns tonight, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
I made that motion.
Oh, thank you, David.
I'll second that.
Diane,
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you all.
Good.
Enjoy Memorial Day, and we'll see you next month.
Thanks, everybody.
Have a good weekend, everyone. Thanks.
Feel better, Wayne. Hang in
Hey,
there.
thanks a lot, Justin.
Yeah, I hope
Appreciate it.
you do.
I had what you had, Wayne. I had
Yeah.
it.
Are you were tired too?
Coughed for a week.
I have a cough too. I have a cough and I'm tired. Little progress day by day, so that's good.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot. See you guys.
Thanks,
You
Wayne.
will.
Feel
Thanks.
better. Have a good night, everyone.